everyone, it's Scavenger time. So right now I want you all to look around and grab one piece of candy. You, grab a piece of candy.
Oh, piece of candy. Piece of candy. Piece of candy.
Perfect. Great, you all did well. So next thing I want you to do, I want you all to look around. I want you to grab $1 bill and I want you to send it to this address at the bottom. And I'll let you know if you did a good job or not. No, but please do not do that. I do not want to be arrested for solicitation. Welcome back, everyone, to the Frogs of Calamitous Intent. So last time we finally arrived at Newtopia. We finally found Marcy, and she is adorable. So now it's time to find out about the residents of Newtopia, what this place is all about, and just how evil they frickin' are, because we all know where this is headed. Any predictions for what we have ahead?
I mean, so let's see, we got Scavenger Hunt and we've got the Plantars check-in. So I'm assuming they're going to be looking at like room and board.
Yeah, interesting to see where they put them up. I feel like it's going to be one of those things where, you know, Anne gets put up in a nice place because of Marcy and the Plantars get thrown in like the stables or something. I hope not, but I feel like that's where it's heading. I kind of already like heard through the grapevine that I believe they're going to be meeting the king this episode. So we'll get to see what King Andreas is all about. And
or at least whatever version of himself he shows to them.
Yeah. See our bad guy, I guess. Or whatever he turns out to be. Either or, it should be fun to finally explore this place that they've been building up to so much and see, you know, just what it's all about exactly. So let's get started, shall we? Play.
What's that? That's my journal. I like jotting down theories and observations. You know, all about indigenous fauna, medicinal techniques, but we want to Sometimes I even do drawings. It looks just like me.
Wow! Look guys, I'm a strolrus, like a walrus, but with straws.
Oh my god.
Look out! Someone's trying to kill us.
Message for you, sir!
It's a puzzle brand from the king. He's basically hitting clues around the city, and when I collect them all, I get a message. Wow, it's so fun!
Trying to fly
This first symbol is a tree, so we should head towards Coral Park. Now come on, team.
What kind of spy film bullshit is this?
Utopia? Count me in.
Would you like to join our customer loyalty program? You can get free gifts.
Gifts? Free!
Don't do it! It's a scam!
Yeah, you did.
Mission, prove I'm not a dum-dum, engage!
Off
Coral Park.
Off to a great start.
But I was also thinking, this statue of Ezra Brackish is looking through a telescope. He's got one eye open and one eye closed, right? Gotcha!
Huh.
Ring. So that's the first part of the message. Brilliant!
So it's a dragonfly west.
You'll have better luck on the next one?
Yeah, I can do this!
Thanks, lady.
No worries, I actually have one just like that back home, but with less legs. And come on! Oh, gotta go!
Uh-huh.
Don't let that thing grow up!
Catch you later!
Referencing the Dragon of the West.
It's
Creepy.
Hey, I gotta go to the bathroom, BRB!
Hey, can I see your crossbow arm? Yeah, I don't see why not.
Okay,
Oh, some bitch, dear. The name's Doris.
and okay, any idea what
Sounds
this
like Tris
symbol
McNeil.
has to do with the museum?
Oh, my son Harris used to work at the museum. Or was it Dave?
Whoa, hold on. How many sons do you have?
Oh, Jesus. Never ask an old person how many kids they have.
Only one clue left to go.
Well, if Dusty's upset about what Buster said, he should.
So, Marcy figured out the second puzzle.
Who's they talking to you?
You too, Anne. Don't forget my offer to set you up with one of my sons.
God. I had that happen once when I worked at a restaurant. Where he's like, you look like you'd be good for my son. I'm like,
Put it in the fridge. Take me with you.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
7 more lunches, and we get a free suit of armor.
Okay, Annie, one clue left.
Yeah.
I admit that's a cool prize, but...
You gotta space that out.
Plus, they don't count dishes usually. It's by visits. Oh, wow.
Oh wow.
Oh, boy. Oh, yeah, no. I made a few suggestions on how to increase the weight limit, and they kind of like named it after me.
But-
Come on, let's see where this triangle...
She's a golden god.
Okay, so she designed a bridge. That doesn't mean so. Yeah, okay.
Why don't you go ahead? I think
Who wants to hear a story about a
Okay,
bridge?
just I'll give it something.
Nachos? Nachos!
Here, have some nachos on the house.
Thanks.
Aw.
My name's Anne, by the way.
Ooh, purple
You
nachos.
come here all the time. Here's one for free.
Threw it on the ground.
You got a friend who's so smart they make you feel dumb? What? Great, don't say that. You're an independent businesswoman. You got it going on.
Oh, aren't you a sweet one? You want to know my trick? Fake it till you make it. If you act like you're smart, everyone assumes you are.
Really? That works?
I don't know the first thing about cooking, and look at
certain
me.
situations.
I'm a famous chef.
Marcy and I are stumped. Get over here.
All right.
Oh, she left the
What do you
nachos.
got? So, a triangle has 3 sides, right? 3 rhymes with tea. You brew tea with water, and there's water in the sewer. Let's go down there.
Really stretching, aren't you?
The sewer is shockingly clean. There's actually a reason for that.
We help the sewer system.
How'd you know that?
Check that out. That looks just like the circle in the clue. Kinda. We obviously have to turn it.
Oh no!
Oh shit.
It ain't gonna be clean anymore.
Oh my god.
Oh, what?
Here comes one of my apartments.
When did this turn into New York City?
When I'm human.
These babies will love eating trash.
Hello, trash.
Let's make music together. Let's make sweet harmony.
Is that you? It's me, man. I need help. Gotcha.
She found it.
Oh yeah, the suit. Wait.
Come on, Mama.
Oh shit. Aw.
Oh.
I should.
Eh, it was just gonna catch on fire anyway.
Yeah.
We gotta help her.
Aw.
I want a suit of armor.
I want one that says Best Burger Boy.
Looks like this.
Can't you go 10 minutes on your own without getting into some kind of crazy danger?
Nope.
Give her a break, Hop Hop. Anne's already sad because Marcy's so smart she makes her feel dumb.
Sprig.
What?
Ugh.
Anne, is that true? I'm jealous of you.
Huh? What for?
Yeah, what for? You get along with people so well. 3 people you met today just risked their lives to save you.
Aw.
The planners here adopted you and would do anything for you. Yeah, sure, I'm good at solving puzzles and calculating the check, but you're amazing at making connections. Me?
They're a
I
team.
have trouble looking people in the eyes sometimes.
Maybe that's why we make such a good team. Come here, you.
Aw.
Anyone else want a snack? That nice lady gave me some nachos.
Whoa! Wait a second. Look! The symbol! It's
Huh.
a nacho! Sprig!
Called it. Aw.
The message is,
But
bring me the planters. Oh, guys, we've been summoned. You
it's a good thing they stopped by to get those nachos.
And an audience with the ruler of this world? Win-win, baby!
I think that gator's stuck.
Alligator?
Aw.
We tried to flush the gator, but it got stuck halfway down, and now we have to feed it.
Look how happy it makes him.
That was nice.
Yeah.
I get where Anne's coming from. I used to feel dumb around a lot of my friends too, but that's what I get for surrounding myself with smart friends.
Yeah.
And I'd honestly rather not have it any other way. Who wants dumb friends? Granted, they're very entertaining, but still.
Yeah, sometimes I kept thinking I was smarter than everybody else in my group, but I don't think that way no more. I think more it was just because I was like drugged up and mature.
You're too good for lowbrow humor.
They're all here because you're
It was pretty impressive though. She made like 3 friends within the span of 10 minutes.
That's talent.
She just started doing the old lady's nails. That's adorable.
And possibly scored a date.
Okay, Frog family, you're about to meet King Andrews. This is a big deal.
Andreas Leviathan, Lord of Amphibia, peacekeeper of 1,000 years, and the first of his name. Oh,
Is he father of dragons? Holy shit, he's huge.
He is a big deal.
Oh, bring it in, you guys. Bring it in.
Oh my god.
Wow.
It's so good to meet you.
He's a hugger.
Love this guy!
You must be Anne. So, am I saying it right? Sup?
You got it!
Oh, the thumb of approval. And here's a thumb for you, Anne.
Oh!
Ooh, a severed hand. Nice response.
Oh god, it's like Gus.
Yeah.
Getting the high five.
Let's get down to business, shall we? Getting
The
you
fist
girls
bump of
back
approval.
safe and sound. Marcy doesn't have it. And, well, I assume you don't have it either.
Actually, I do have the box.
Are you serious?
Why, this is marvelous news. Come, let's see it.
Well, I don't have it.
Hop left it with some contacts to see what they could learn about it.
Uh,
But I do have a photo of it.
Yes. Let's see here.
he has little Lovegood glasses.
Marcy, didn't you say the gems were colored? Look here, they're gray.
Hey, you're right. I never actually noticed that.
Marmar, what can I do to help? Can you translate ancient amphibian runes?
I sure can't.
Don't worry, dude. I got this.
Nice. Just like group projects back home.
Dear planters, go forth and enjoy the sights of Utopia.
This hand?
Sign! Wait, what's this?
Whoa!
The Royal Credit Card.
Oh shit!
Grant you access
A frog credit card?
Utopia. Be safe with this now.
To explore Utopia with unlimited money? This is a dream come true. Onward, family. Time
Yeah, a
to
little
see
too good to be true.
What do you mean nobody wants to see Utopia?
Not happening.
Probably happy, right?
Come on.
Yeah.
Sorry, dude. The only thing
Oh, is that a little sprig?
basket.
Aw. They've been pampered into a slumber.
We have the Royal Credit Card. The city's our playground.
Sprig, the city will still be there tomorrow. Probably.
Or
Under no circumstances are you to take that card outside of this hotel.
Good call.
Hop.
Good.
Just make it easier for him, why don't you?
High
Say
ball.
anything about using it inside the hotel.
4 years of Utopia University and a mountain of student debt for this. Oh, hi there. Bell the bell
Oh.
up at
Oh,
your
hi,
desk.
Mabel.
Got the rest of your bags here. Well, I've never gone, but everyone says the view from the top of the indoor Ferris wheel will change your life.
Great. Thanks for the tip.
Asshole.
This is amazing. Look at that fountain. Ooh, that must be the indoor Ferris wheel. I'm gonna save you for later.
Excuse me, are you winking at that Ferris wheel?
Yes, and I'm rich, so deal with it. One and cream sundae, my good man. Whoa.
He gonna max out that credit card.
Slob.
Oh god.
Looking good. Hey. Nope. Thanks, my good man.
That's it.
But I might have. Bye, please.
These are pretty strong.
Five, I say.
Oh
No.
no.
Wow.
Oh no.
Disgusting. But maybe Hopper will like it. Time to go, please. I don't feel a thing.
Uh-oh. Oh boy.
Huh?
It's like when Fry had 300 cups of coffee.
Yes. I can see through time.
I'll have what he's having.
Well,
He had one of those super concentrated squishies.
I got more
I
nachos.
have just the thing to pay for it. Huh? No! The Royal Credit Card!
No!
Son of a bitch.
Could you push the 19th floor?
Here we go, 18th floor.
Nope, this isn't the casino either. Looks like we'll have to go to every floor until we find
Oh my god, old people.
Way to go. But what do we care? We're old and have all
Maybe just get out.
Just hit all. You killed Kermit.
That magic is dead and miracles don't exist.
Oh.
Well, Sprig finally gave her a tip.
Thank goodness. I was beginning to think I'd never get my royal credit card with unlimited funds back.
Did you say unlimited?
Oh, why would you say that?
Sure did. Oh, you're gonna steal it, aren't you?
Oh, goodbye, student loan.
Oh, no, you don't. Time has come.
Are you winking at that Ferris wheel?
Yes, and I'm rich, so deal with it.
Screw the rules, I have money.
Yep.
Well, first he has to get the money.
Yep. Oh,
Ah.
shit.
Ain't no fair, I'm just a fraud. Whoa, it's spectacular. Okay. I'll never get to her in time. Unless...
He's become the Flash. All the pillows.
What the?
You two are in big trouble. Nobody rides the Hemisphere Ferris wheel for free.
Oh, sure, here you go.
My mistake, sir. You, on the other hand, are fired.
This bellhop recommended the Ferris wheel, but also went above and beyond her duty by showing it to me personally. I think the Newt King, who I happen to know, would be upset if she didn't get a raise.
The king? Yes, absolutely. Sound good, Bella?
Yes, sir. Thanks, kid.
Way to pull your influence.
Ever so slightly more positive about the future.
Want to go buy like 500 ant sundaes?
If you're paying, let's make it 1,000.
I just realized she's a bellhop named Bella.
Rise and shine, friend.
Let's go, little buddy. Time for more crazy hijinks.
Go away.
Adventure on.
Credit card. There's a Ferris wheel.
See, they were right to take a nap first. I've been to many cons and many trips, and yeah, you get the downtime while you can. Because, granted, you're on vacation to have fun, but fun is exhausting.
Oh, it's gonna take a lot of.
Well, good news is he didn't max out the credit card.
Yet.
Yeah. I mean, it's the king's card. He probably has unlimited funds. By the way, we missed a joke opportunity in the first episode.
Yeah.
A message from the king! A message from the king! A message from the king!
You'll be back.
That was an interesting episode.
That was wild.
Yeah. Man, there's so much to comment on. Jesus. Well, let's start with the first one, because that has like the least amount to talk about, but it was still a cute episode. I said I do like the scavenger hunt, although I question the practicality of it. It's like he couldn't just send the message, bring the planters, he had to make a puzzle out of it.
It's gotta be theatrical.
I guess you can tell one thing right away about Newtopia, the people there are pretentious. The place is like a Newt city of Ravenclaws. Pretty much. It's like when Ravenclaw, when they had, in order to get into the room, you had to solve a riddle. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's, it's interesting and stuff, but at the same time, it's not practical. But that's maybe just me. I'm not the best at puzzles, I'll admit right now. Like, certain puzzles, yeah, but others, they hurt my brain. I do like that with Anne, they show that while she is jealous of Marcy to a degree, she doesn't really hold it against her.
No.
Granted, she does kind of try to show her up, but she quickly loses focus on that. And I love all the friends she made and how they helped her at the end and everything. And those nachos actually look damn delicious. And that's probably just me.
You want nachos now?
Me liking the idea of purple nachos. So, but still, I want to try them now. I don't care if they're made of gnats; they're probably still good. Throw cheese on anything and it tastes good. So they apparently have gators in their sewers too.
Big gator, big boy.
I know, like
And they make like a sound.
I know, like I look at him and I immediately thought of like either Louie from the Princess and the Frog, or I thought of that gator from All Dogs Go to Heaven. I mean, question though, so frogs and toads and newts are all like anthropomorphic and everything, but the gators are the same? Okay, whatever. I'm just thrown by the fact that like Newtopia is supposed to be like this brilliant, pristine city and everything, and yet they have gators in their sewer, like New York City.
I mean, I'm guessing it's sort of a the amphibians all evolved to become anthropomorphic.
But the reptilians remain the same.
The reptilians and everything else kind of either like evolved in different ways, but not to become anthropomorphic.
I guess. I just love it got stuck halfway and they had to feed it. And then the next one's the most fascinating when they finally meet the king. He's definitely approachable and friendly and a goofball.
At least that we're seeing right now.
Yeah. Like, honestly, if I wasn't so, like, determined in my belief that he's the bad guy, like, I would say that he was really a lot of fun, and I really liked him. And
he's played by Keith David.
Of course.
Because that's always enjoyable.
Of course. I just love how excited he was about, doing like a fist bump and everything. Be like, sup. Did I say that right?
He's like your Arthur Weasley.
Yeah.
Or your Gus in Owl House.
Yeah. He kind of reminds me of like Zeus from Hercules a bit. Just like some big god who likes to have fun with mortals, and he's like, ooh, how capital.
We had Kristen Shaw come in and be the bellhop.
I was not expecting her to show up. I mean, it makes sense, but I mean, we already got one person from Gravity Falls. Let's throw in another. I like how he brought up the whole thing about the chest. Because I mean, I figured that was one of the first things he would talk about, obviously, to find out where it was. I do like that he pointed out about the gems, because here's the thing, we haven't watched the old episodes in a while, and I kind of forgot that the gems are now just gray. They're not colored anymore like in the opening. And that pretty much lends to the theory that I've been seeing going around in other channels, is that there is power in those gems, and that each of them was distributed to each of the 3 girls, which apparently is now manifesting in this season, because at the beginning of the season, we see Anne when she's fighting a monster, her eyes glow blue. Last episode with Marcy, when she goes to face down the Ant Queen, her eyes momentarily turn green. And we haven't seen that with Sasha yet, but some people pointed out how when she was fighting the general, her sword turned pink. So I'm guessing now the powers are finally coming out in full force. It's just weird, though, because they never, established anything or made a big deal in the first season, so I didn't really pay attention to it. And I'll be honest, when everyone was going nuts about the eyes, I'm like, what's the big deal? But that's because we watch a shitload of anime, so we're used to people's eyes just lighting up or setting on fire or something like that.
Hell, they even did, they even had a nice Easter egg in there with Sprig getting his hair cut, and at one point he gets a Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan haircut.
Exactly! Yeah. So it threw us off, but then everyone's pointing it out, and now they're pointing out about the gems, so I'm like, yeah, actually there might be something to it. But now that makes me wonder, what is the power in those gems exactly? Does it make them fight better? Does they become more athletic? To become invulnerable? We still have no fucking clue. Although
I'm assuming the king kind of knows what's going on, but he's not letting. Yeah, he's not letting in, until he knows for certain what's going on. But I mean, it almost seems like he's the one that brought them there.
Possibly, or maybe it was just a happy accident and now he's taking advantage of it.
It seems like it's been a predestined thing.
I suppose.
Definitely at that much, because it seems like he knew that the 3 of them were coming to Newtopia, because he's you saw him with the chessboard in the last episode.
Well, I imagine Marcy must have a picture with her the same way Sasha and Anne did, so maybe he just carved it in their likeness.
I'm gonna say there's more to it.
I guess.
There's got to be more to it. There's probably going to be like a prophecy or something.
Probably, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
One thing I am concerned about, though, because I know Anne didn't mean it, but she kind of threw Hop Hop under the bus, because she made it known that, he's the one that gave the box to his contacts, which means that at some point, when the king reaches a dead end about the info they gave him, he's gonna have to go to Hop Hop to find out what's going on with it and where his contacts are, and then the truth's gonna come out.
I mean, I would say that she threw him under the bus if, she actually knew what he did. But, yeah, that's... I mean, she's saying the exact truth there.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just saying now it's going to be more apparent than ever that there's going to be a target on Hop Hop. And he's going to have to come clean, and that's going to be a whole shit show in and of itself. And as for the episode itself, like... I love Spring's adventure in the hotel.
Yes.
Here's the thing, growing up, I actually spent a lot of times in the casinos in Atlantic City, because my grandmother was one of those compulsive gamblers. Like, she went all the time, and to the point where she had, like, diamond level admission to, like, every single hotel in the city and stuff. So because of that, my mom would take me and my siblings to the hotels, and we get to enjoy, the perks and everything. We got, like, free buffets, we got to go to the stores and buy shit, we got to enjoy discount stuff on the boardwalk and everything. So that's kind of what that reminded me of a little bit. Like, I just remember going back to, what was it called? Tropicana casino back when it existed, and there being a giant Ferris wheel in the middle of the casino floor, and just all like this cool stuff everywhere. It was just like, it was a nice little nostalgia trip for me. And dear God, why did he order all those coffees?
I said it's basically like the episode of Futurama where Fry orders 300 cups of coffee.
My blood pressure skyrocketed watching him drink that shit. I'm like, oh God. There's enough for him to transcend time, literally.
I mean, it really is basically like that segment, because it's like the episode of Futurama. It's like everybody gets a tax return, so they have money burning a hole in their pocket, and so yeah, Fry's determined to order 300 cups of coffee. And then the third one, the 300th one hits, and everything slows down. Meanwhile, there's a fire going on in the museum.
He just casually puts it out.
Casually puts it out. He's grabbing everybody and bringing them outside without them even realizing what's going on.
That was great.
That's basically the same exact thing going on here.
Dear God, I want that credit card. I won't lie, credit cards are the devil. Like, they're a necessity, but they are the devil. It's like, it's so tempted to, like, just go on a shopping spree with them. And trust me, I have.
They are a necessary evil.
Yeah. But dear God, I would do all that stuff that Spring did.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it makes me actually want to go down to, like, City and do that right now, even though that's probably the worst thing to do right now in a time like this.
Well, I mean, you said all those bad things about me, but you have a gambling problem.
It's not gambling, it's spending. There's a difference.
Right. But you have a gambling problem.
I've gambled. I get bored by it after 15 minutes.
Just to be clear, I'm making a Simpsons reference. I'm not actually saying she has a gambling problem.
I don't. Trust me, gambling problems run in my family, but I do not have it. Like, and if you saw the way my grandmother gambled, you would not have one either.
No, I'm not even interested in, like, casino betting. I've done it, and yeah, I also would get bored after a while. It's like one time I even was, like, up, and had there been other stuff to do, I would have been fine, but it was like, I'm kind of on my own and there's nothing else going on, and I just kept going. Because that was all there was to do.
See, if you had a woman with a cocktail come by and bring you something, then you'd be tempted to continue. That's how they get you. But anyway, this was a fun episode. I liked it. Definitely, the second half at least moved the plot forward a bit. I'm glad to see that the Plantars are put up in a nice hotel and they actually are given spending money. Like, that's really nice. Of course, that means that the king's obviously buttering them up to get whatever info he can out of them. I'm pretty certain, like, from here on out, we're just gonna have, like, maybe just some mild shenanigans before the plot picks up again. And one thing I was, like, I thought was gonna happen, but I kind of glad didn't. Like, I thought, like, Sprig and that one nude Bella were gonna, like, fall in love when they got to the top of the Ferris wheel, because I'm like, they're setting this up in a romantic setting, and I'm like, but wait, she must be older than him, right? that wouldn't fly. No. But it was just a framing of it that got me. I am glad, though, that, like, even though he's been on a spending spree and been acting like a rich person, he didn't forget to, like, actually, you know, help her, despite the fact that she tried to steal his card. So it's good to see that he's not letting it get to his head. Yeah. Yet, I should say. This is one of those rich cities, and, like, dealing with the best, you kind of, like, get into that mindset after a bit, unfortunately. So, what's the next episode?
So next week, we've got Lost in Newtopia, and Sprig gets schooled.
Okay, so I guess they're going to continue their trip around Newtopia, exploring everything. Poor Sprig, he's probably going to be exhausted by that point. But it will be nice to see what else it has outside the hotel area, because, you know, what they've been walking around in and everything looked pretty cool. It kind of reminded me of one of those outdoor art museums with all, like, the, you know, conceptual art and everything. Yeah. But I'm interested to see what else it has to offer. And as for Sprig gets schooled, like, I don't think they'd go to school. That wouldn't make sense. But maybe he happened to stumbles upon a school and just happens to see how they do things. Actually, now that I think about it, they didn't even have a school in Wartwood, did they?
Not that we saw.
Because you would think that Sprig and Polly would have been put in school. At least Sprig would have. But I guess maybe they've just been homeschooled by Hop Hop. So maybe this will show what an actual institution looks like. They did actually name drop the college in Newtopia.
Yeah, I remember that.
So obviously they have a university. So maybe they're gonna check out the university and see what's there. Maybe we'll see Bella again. Who knows? Either or. I look forward to what else the city has to offer, and what we're gonna hear from the king, because Lord knows that's gonna be a thing. So until next time, everyone, we'll be back soon. You'll see.
Scores have continued to increase.
Stop falling, Kermit!
Kermit, you're drunk.